Hello everybody, welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance. This is going to be a really short video, but I figured I would give some tips and tricks with the second game coming soon, hopefully. Well, I think it's like the end of this year, but whatever. I feel like we're going to have some new fans to the series, and for people who don't know, this game is kind of brutal. Henry doesn't know how to read. If we tried to read a book right now, that's what we get. We have no idea. We don't have a reading skill to read. We can't do it, right? Well, if you come to the town of Ushitz, if you go to Talmberg, it's just a little bit up the ways. I don't recommend going through this way, as you will go through a pretty dangerous forest infested with bandits. Rather, I would recommend you follow the stream. Or, if you're in Ratai, you can go up to Neuhof. Then, from there, you could go all the way up to Ushitz. I do recommend the Talmberg route, as it is faster. Speaking of fast, let's show you guys what to do. In Ushitz, let's go to the town map itself. There is a scribe. To get this little quest marker, if you're in Ratai, you talk to the herbalist in town. You can pay him a debt. He'll tell you if you want to read, just go to Ushitz, talk to the scribe. Now, let's speak to the man.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Thank you. The reason he says that is I have a decently high charisma stat. I'd like to learn how to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen.
Time and groschen. We can get it all done. Let's get started.
I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though. And set aside
hopefully we have enough
couple of
groschen.
days so I can put
As
you through
part
your
of our
paces.
Let's Play, I've been spending
If
some
indeed
money.
time is of the
So,
essence.
we'll see. Okay, 50 groschen. We do indeed have it.
Here are your groschen.
50 groschen. It's probably
Then
the
we may
most
as well start.
worthwhile investment you're going to put into the game, other than maybe, I don't know, Privy Slabbit's DLC.
He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart.
So now multiple days have passed. Henry, asleep at the books.
Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit.
All right. So now we
There's
have
a
a
book
new
here on the
level in
table.
reading. Let's check just to show you guys. Level 2. Now we're able to at least process what a book is.
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
All right. So we're going to read the book. Still, with level 2 reading, obviously it's not great. One day, a countryman going, you basically just read through. But if you don't want to read through it, do what I'm about to do. I have read the book.
I've read the book.
Wonderful.
Yes, sir. Let's see. That being greedy doesn't
That
pay.
being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent. You're one of my most talented pupils.
Thank you.
You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters. Like I told you, books are valuable. And the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we're moving on
As you
to
see, it
the
says we have to
second
read the
lesson,
Latin text.
which will be much harder. Many
Pretty
books
difficult.
are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
All right. Now, let's take a seat. If anybody actually knows Latin, it's actually kind of cool. All right. Anybody know what it says? Doubtful. But it just takes a little bit of... I mean, you have to be able to rearrange the letters, or, again, if you just want to hurry up
I
with
read
this.
the page.
So tell me, Disjupule, what's written there?
It is the middle option.
Nullus est liber tam malus, ut non lique parte prosit.
Good heavens!
Oh boy.
Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
If only we'd looked the part. But now we can read, and as he said, we could be ordained right away, which unfortunately, not part of the game. But now we are level 3, we have a perk. All books are cheaper in shops, and when reading, you'll get tired. I can't even talk. You will get tired and hungry twice as slowly as normal. I think, honestly, none of these really matter, considering eventually in this game you'll have pretty much infinite money, and eventually sitting still won't be an issue for your hunger and food. But depending on what stage you are in the game, pick one. They're both about the same. The other way to get your reading skill up, now that you know how to read, go to all the scribes. Buy all of the books that have this little thing here, means that you haven't read them. Then you can just buy every single one of them and read. Every time that you read, you can sell them back. You don't get as much money out of it, of course, but it's a little bit of a, give and take, and eventually you will be a master scribe. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in for the next episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Peace out, everybody.